Hi guys, happy fall, happy October. So I'm out running errands today and thought that I would just kind of, I don't know, do a pop in here and there, maybe answer some questions that I posted a little question box on my Instagram yesterday. Just kind of, I don't know, check in with y'all and give you some updates here and there. We celebrated our 25th anniversary a couple days ago. Luckily, we didn't have our big Italy-Greece trip planned, that we were going to leave the country for 2 weeks and take this big trip. Sometimes things happen for a reason. We both were really sick the last week of September. The way all that timed out, would have we still got sick, or would we already been gone? Like, I don't know how that would have panned out, but we quite possibly would have maybe had to cancel our trip. Really how it turned out was we just waited too long to book our trip, and the prices, even just for flights, were just insane, and we just felt so pressured to make all these quick decisions, and we simply just haven't even done research to know exactly like what cities we want to go to, like what are the must-see spots, and I don't know, I have such a one-track mind. I think that's why it was like, when I made this transition decision to like, oh, I'm gonna like full force work with Ken again, and we've been so, what in the world? Oh, I didn't know that little thingy works. I'm at the pharmacy. It was like, can I do this plus still do YouTube? Like, I don't know. I want to give my 100% to working with Ken. And when we were in the car on our anniversary, and I had told Ken, I'm like, it's really hard for to let certain pieces go. And he's like, well, why don't you just pick up the camera random points? Why do you feel like you need to like make today a vlog day? What if it's just, what if it's a couple minutes today, but maybe a couple minutes 3 days from now, and it maybe takes a couple weeks to put a vlog together? And I'm like, yeah, you're right. Like, I don't know. It's been an adjustment. Anyways, so yeah, we had some footage from our anniversary that Ken was filming some stuff on his phone, so we'll share that. And then I did post on my Instagram if you guys had any questions, and of course everybody just wants like updates on the kids and how's things going with business. And as I just kind of go throughout my day today, I thought I would just answer a few questions here and there.
You don't have to do anything. Put on your lipstick.
Chapstick.
We should have filmed some of that golf though, that golf course. That'd be good content for me to see in the future.
Of how bad you golfed?
On the first, we should have golfed the last 3 holes. You should have filmed that. What is today?
October 2nd.
Meaning? And what is the significance?
25th anniversary.
And where are you right now?
Where'd you say we're? Plymouth?
Plymouth, Michigan. We golfed in Ann Arbor today. People are watching the Tigers.
Oh, is that what they're watching?
So we're gonna let her pick out a new putter. She's tried a couple inside, so now we're outside. So see if she can sink some. She's sinking them with that one. All right, hit that long one. Let's see if you can, how close you can get to that long one from right there all the way over with that putter. Ooh.
It's on my throwaway balls.
What are you doing, Candy?
Putting all my...
Look at, she got new shoes, new bag.
Not these shoes.
They're in the bag.
Over here.
Yep. Look at those fanciness.
Fancy
Spikes.
spikes on the bottom.
Those are Adidas. All day I dream about. Sports.
Yep. After the pharmacy here, I have to go into the store and get a gift bag for my friend Megan's daughter's first birthday. Can you guys flippin' believe she's a year old? What? It's just, that's how fast time goes. It's insane. Her first birthday party is tomorrow. Crazy. And the sad part is, and I told Ken, when I think of the amount of times I saw her between her birth and her first birthday was like not nearly enough. And I know she's super busy because she's got kids in multiple sports and activities, and they have a cabin that they go to and stuff a lot, so they're not like always around at home. But it's just like, still, I'm like, how did a year go by? That's just crazy. But I'm excited for her party tomorrow and to see her tomorrow. Can't believe this car in front of me at the pharmacy is taking so long. And yes, I'm at the pharmacy at 10:30 in the morning, not at 5:30 when Ken tried to come here the other day. How's Pippa doing? Pippa's much better. She still has her cough a little bit. We're not giving her like her medicine anymore. She's always kind of had a little bit of a cough, so it's not like the cough came out of nowhere. So many of you guys were suggesting that it was the collapsed trachea that Pomeranians are known to have. They did the x-ray at the vet and they said her trach looked tip-top shape. So that was mind-blowing, because we had a Pomeranian years ago when we first got married. She had that, and yeah, I was mind-blown that her trach looks good. So yeah, but she's doing a lot better. She just coughs a few random times here and there. One person suggested that a lot of times Poms especially do it when they get overly excited. Yes to that, and I told Ken that I swear this girl is smarter than we give her credit for, and she does it when she wants attention, and she does it when, like, oh, it's early in the morning and she wants to eat, and she'll just start coughing, and Ken will be like, Pippa, go get a drink, or Pippa, it's not time to eat, lay down, and then she'll just stop coughing. So I'm telling you, this girl's playing with us. All right, got that prescription for Karli. All right, so now Ken just texted me I need to go to the post office, so I'm gonna need to do that and then backtrack. Someone asked the question, have I been coloring lately? No, I have not. I have not in a while. I feel like any of my like sit down and relax sort of tasks have I don't know, I've struggled with that lately. Ever since putting the house on the market, getting the house ready, taking the house off, that whole thing, it's like, I don't want to say ruined something for me, but it like changed me. I'm hardly reading as much. I don't know. I don't know if it was just too many changes at once, because then, you know, now working with Ken more, not doing YouTube as much, like so much has changed. It's like, I don't know, like I feel like my hobbies have changed a little bit. And it was funny because my book of the month thing had come out the other day, like to pick the books for October, and I told Ken, I'm like, I don't know, do I order a book for this month or not, because I feel like I haven't been reading as much, but they have some really good books like for spooky season. And he's like, yeah, you need more books, you need to be reading more. And he's like picking on me because sometimes I'm like, I'm bored, let's do something, let's watch a movie together, let's go somewhere, you know. But it's like football season, and how many freaking days a week are football on? Too many. I actually Googled one time, sadly enough, like, is there a reason why I'm getting older and my interests and hobbies have changed? And of course it was all this stuff about being depressed, and it makes me so mad because I'm not depressed. Just because my interests changed, I'm not depressed. Just the same things aren't bringing me joy anymore. All right, someone asked, when are Andrew and Corey getting married? They are getting married next summer. So not too long ago, well, it's been a while. Time goes by so fast, but I can remember having the day go by where they were like, oh, the official 1-year countdown begins. So I feel like it's gonna go really fast, but they have the date for their shower, the date for their wedding. They have a lot of stuff already like figured out. Her like bridesmaids dresses, you guys probably know, or maybe you don't, because they only shared this on their channel. Karli's in the wedding. Corey asked her to be one of the bridesmaids. Andrew has not asked who's going to be groomsmen yet, so we'll wait to find that out. I talked to Andrew the other day. They're trying to make their final decision on where they're going to go for their honeymoon, and it's definitely a very unique, non-traditional honeymoon destination, but a super, super amazing, cool, like once in a lifetime place to go that like I don't even know if I would think to go there, because I don't know, like they just got back from Italy because Andrew had a friend ask him to be in his wedding, someone that he's been friends with since like, gosh, I think elementary school, if I recall correctly. So they just got to take like a 10-day trip to Italy. So he's like, I feel really guilty taking like another really extravagant trip for a honeymoon, plus they want to buy a house next year after they get married. And I'm like, you know, of course they want to try to start a family right away after they get married. I'm like, you're not going to be able to travel like this again for a long, long time. One thing that Ken had said at the end of Andrew and I's conversation that might even mean something to one of you that are watching, when Ken and I got married, we didn't go like crazy with the expenses of the wedding because I had been married before to Andrew's father, but Ken still wanted to have like a wedding. He just didn't want to, you know, like go to Vegas and get married or elope or whatever. So we still had the wedding. I think we had still like 100 people that we invited, friends and family. And we went to Hawaii for our honeymoon. And what Ken said to Andrew was, he's like, I have tiny little memories of our wedding day, but I have a million memories from our honeymoon. And it was 25 years ago. Like, it's something you're never going to forget. So if you have a destination in mind that you really want to go to, even if it's a little pricey, but it's like your, you know, dream location, do it. Like, you're not going to regret it. Just do it. I did not get a gift bag with 1-year-old pattern on it because they just did not have cute ones. And this one is like really solid material. The other ones just felt really chintzy. Did you make the right decision to post fewer videos? Yes, because for many, many years, YouTube was my career, and it is getting warm. Helped pay the bills, you know, was part of our family's income, and it's not anymore. And we knew this day was coming a long time ago. We planned for it for many years, and we always knew that eventually I would either work with Ken again or go get a job or just do something else. It really ended up coming down to, all right, do I want to go back and work in the medical field again? You know, I had a couple different options with my like video editing and social media skills. I had a couple different options of things that I could do with that route, like outside of representing myself, but other people. And I was like, no, I sort of, you get burnout from this pretty quickly, you know? I was like, I don't think I want to do that, at least not right now. I just wasn't feeling it. And I'm like, our businesses, Ken's businesses, have so much potential. You're one person, you can only do so much at once. And I definitely made the right decision because things have been great since I've started working with Candi Ken, and I've talked about that before. So it's just been like, we're just blessings in disguise, guys. And it was just, I needed to make that decision and commit to helping him more than just an hour here or there, which I was doing even back in January. It was like, oh, I'll help you. And then next thing you know, it's like the week would go by and it was like, oh, I helped you 2 or 3 hours this week, and that's not enough. And so now is it like every day, all day? No. There are days that I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do this with Karli, or, you know, he even takes time off. It's like, that's the flexibility of working for yourself. But then we'll have times where, you know, maybe it's a Sunday and he's watching football or whatnot, and I'm maybe working on a Sunday. So it is what it is. So did I make the right decision? Yes, hands down. Are you still keeping up with working out every day? I am not a big worker-outer. I just cannot stick with the whole go down in the basement, work out for an hour, get all sweaty, like, that's, you know, that is my biggest beef with working out, is it just doesn't fit into my schedule. I like my routine. I like to shower at night. I don't want to wake up, get all sweaty, have to shower again. It's like, I know it sounds like an excuse, but it just doesn't flow with my day. So when I do work out, it tends to be after dinner, where I know I'm not going anywhere for the rest of the day, so I don't have to like shower again, if that makes sense. And so no, I don't work out a lot. What we do is we're active in some way every day, and that's how I've been losing weight this whole year, was, you know, painting and cleaning and yard work and working around the pond and this and that. And sadly, the past couple months, that's why I'm like, my weight loss is like, I'm not losing any weight anymore. Like, what's happened? Well, I haven't been as active these past couple months. It's like so obvious. I'm active. We're still riding a bike for 30 minutes, walking for 30 minutes, but I was busting my butt there for a while, like hours worth of work in a day, like above and beyond the normal, you know what I mean? So if I still wanted to eat, you know, a box of mac and cheese with Karli for lunch, that was okay, because I was still doing this crazy amount of exercise. I could still eat what I wanted. And so now I'm trying to be like more conscious about what I'm eating, because I'm not burning thousands of calories a day and exercise, and my weight still kind of just feels stuck. So I keep saying now that the weather's starting to change, and you know, we're gonna be spending more time indoors, having less to do, less yard work, less swimming in the pool, stuff like that, that I do need to get down in the gym more and give that a stronger commitment. It's just so hard because I'm just not a workout person. Some people are like, how is Chase? Update on the boys. So I kind of already, like, Andrew planning the wedding, like I said, plans to buy a house, all that good stuff. Got a lot going on next year for him. Blake and Chase, nothing really new. Things are going well for Chase since he's moved out. I'd say I see him probably at least once a week, but it's not like long periods of time. Like, he was over on Monday because the Lions and the Dolphins both played. So Blake's a huge Lions fan, Ken's a Dolphins fan, so they had the like TV, big screen, whatever, set up in the barn, and I don't know, a bunch of guys came over and they were all just watching football out in the barn, so Ken invited Chase over as well. So I saw him on Monday just briefly. It's weird. It's really, really, really weird. A lot of people, I think there was even a comment or somebody, it's like, talk more about being older and your kids and all empty nest and all that stuff. This is just the weirdest stage of life. You know, when I was younger, all I could think about is growing up, being a mom, having kids. Like, I just couldn't wait for all those aspects of life. And in your mind, you think it lasts forever, being a mom and all that comes with that. And I was the very hands-on involved mom, you know, we did it all. And then now it's like, okay, I'm in my early 50s, I still have all this life left, which I'm grateful for, but like, yes, I'll always be a mom, but like, kind of like my job's done, you know, like, it's just so weird to have like this part that you think is going to be this like huge part of your life is sort of, you know, gotta move on to something else. And a lot of my friends, I mean, a lot of my friends are grandparents, and a lot of them will tell me that that kind of, you know, transitions you from missing being a mom to then being a grandparent, it kind of like fills that hole. And we don't have that yet, but we will. And I feel like then when we will, it'll be like, you know, lots of grandkids, hopefully. It's coming. Our time's coming. I'm not concerned in the least bit that, like, you know, it's gonna happen someday. I guess maybe I should enjoy the quiet while I can, because soon, hopefully, my phone's gonna be ringing off the hook of, oh, Mom, you know, my spouse and I, well, we want to have date night tonight. Can you watch the kids? Or, oh, you know, I got to go out of town for work and my wife's got to do this. Can you pick up the kids from school and do, you know, like that. That's my dream. Hopefully that stuff will happen. Hopefully my kids will need me for that kind of stuff. I know I counted on my parents for a lot of that kind of stuff, and Ken's parents as well. Probably my parents more so, but yeah, that's why I was trying to convince Andrew the other day. I'm like, don't you think once you guys have kids, you're gonna want to like move closer to home? Because how are you gonna raise kids without any help? You know, I'm like trying to convince him. He's like, oh, I don't know. He swears he'll never move like back this way. This question, I'm going to answer this, but I'm gonna have to ask Karli if it's okay if I keep this in the video. I may not. She might say no, don't talk about it, and I'll have to cut it out. What are your thoughts on Karli's video about quitting YouTube? My thoughts on that is a lot of people were very, very rude. I don't know if they even watched the video or why or how they completely misinterpreted what she was trying to say. I don't know if maybe, I think a lot of times when people watch someone's YouTube video, they read the comments at the same time. And sometimes I think people see 1 or 2 negative comments and then they hype each other up, and then it causes other people to be negative. So they were just like feeding off of each other, because I watched her video and I don't know, I guess maybe I didn't interpret it because I knew where she was coming from, because I live with her and obviously I like know what she was trying to accomplish with the video. If you didn't watch it, you're gonna have to go watch it and come up with your own thoughts and opinions. I just think it was a shame that so many people reacted the way they did, but then she posted this little blurb on her Instagram story that was really, I mean, that girl has so much intelligence and maturity beyond her years. She's just such a smart girl. She had a plan. She had all of her videos lined up from now until the time frame of when she had intended to continue doing YouTube. And it was for a really decent amount of time. And after the hate that she got in the comments on that video, she made the determination that she's like, I just can't. She goes, I feel like this is the sign that I needed to do this for myself. Like, I'm just stepping away. I'm just done. She's like, I just can't anymore. She's like, it's time for me to move on with the next chapter of my life. I cannot imagine being a child, you know, 6 years old, and she's now 20. Basically, she's lived her entire life on social media to no one's fault but mine, and has had to put up with for a long time other people's opinions on everything, on her looks, on her relationships, on her decisions, on everything. And here she makes this really mature decision. She shares how she's finally made this decision as soon as she finishes her bachelor's degree. She's getting her master's in counseling, and she just really feels like all the pieces of her life are clicking together. And never, ever, ever has Karli ever given anyone the idea that social media was going to be a long-term thing for her. That's why she's going to college. She has stated even that she would probably never put her kids on social media. She would never vlog her future family, like all that kind of stuff. However, she has always been very grateful and understood the blessing that having a social media presence has given her to be able to earn an income that's beyond normal society's measures, to earn money for herself while she's working on her going to college and like obtaining her goals for her future, you know what I mean? For a while now, had a couple different opportunities, different directions she could go, of careers that she could go after and kind of start building her resume into something other than social media, which is going to better herself for her future. When she goes to be a counselor someday, oh, what did you do the whole time you were in college? Oh, I was on social media. I made YouTube videos of myself in my bedroom. You know what I mean? Like, so she wanted to do something more professional, because people do frown upon this social media stuff. Let's be honest. Because people are pieces of crap. They don't understand the hard work and commitment that it takes. Everybody thinks it's so flippin' easy. And this is where Karli gets mad, and I'm getting worked up as well just thinking about it. If it's so easy, why aren't you doing it too? Other teenage girl or little girl, I'm gonna call you little, in your bedroom leaving nasty comments on Karli's video. If it's so easy, then you do it too. You know what I mean? It's like anybody can do it. Turn on your phone, create content, post it on social media. It all starts with consistency. When I started years ago, no one gave me a shout out. No one gave me any edge up. I started from zero, you know? It's, of course, I'm Mama Bear. I'm gonna protect my kids. I'm just not gonna get any more personal than that, other than, yeah, it just really pissed me off. And it pissed me off because Karli, she had a plan. She had everything set in motion. It made perfect sense. She was so happy and excited, and it just kaboshed in one stinking video. And I keep telling her, I don't think it should be the end. I think maybe she should even take the video down. And I just don't know if she can move past it, or if she even cares enough to try to move past it. And it doesn't mean that she doesn't appreciate and respect and love all of you guys that have been there since the beginning for our family, for her. And it's a shame. It's a damn shame. It really makes me mad. But you know, I have many, many years of tears and having my own heart broken by things that people have said to me as a mature adult, that I know to say, I don't care. I've read it all, I've seen it all, I don't care. But it's taken a lot to get to this point, and I'm much older, and I just have a stronger backbone. I can't imagine being her age and hearing even an ounce of what she's had to put up with over the years. So I get it. I totally, totally get it, respect it. I'm amazed she's even lasted this long, to tell you the truth. So am I saying 100% you're never gonna see a video from her again? No. We all know how life goes. People change their minds. We all evolve and change with the times. This is sad. And I don't know I don't know any other way to look at it other than it's unfortunate that there's people that, why do you even watch somebody's YouTube video if you're there out of spite or hate or you don't like a person? I can't believe you have like hours of your day to waste listening or watching someone that you don't like. You know, those people just need to work on themselves a little bit, and that's okay. We all need to work on ourselves. Nobody's perfect, but it's a shame that those people hide behind their keyboards and just, you know, say things that those words do have power behind them for someone young like Karli. We'll do a couple just quick. Will you get any more pets in the future? No. We talk about that and I'm like, no, because it'll get to the point, kids will all be gone. Once the pets are out, no. I hate to say it, it'll be a really, really sad day, and I don't even know what life will feel like because I've had pets my whole entire life since a young child. I've never been without pets. But no. Upgrading your iPhone, I need an unboxing video. No, and the reason why is we're with Verizon and we're locked in with this unlimited something plan that we have had for so long that I've done all the math that if we get new phones, we have to upgrade our plan to some stupid other plan that's going to raise everybody's monthly cost by like $23 each person, because everybody's still on our phone plan, but the boys all pay for their phones. They pay me. Blake and Chase, they don't want new phones. They got new phones not too long ago. But if we upgrade our plan, it's gonna upgrade it for everyone, and everyone's bill's gonna go up $23. That's just, it's stupid. What's one thing you missed about doing YouTube? The one thing I missed about doing YouTube is it really would force me to like get up, get ready, get my stuff done for the day, like just be a little bit more productive with my time, be more on a schedule. Because now it's like, oh, well, I really need to run to the grocery store, but I'm gonna work first, and then I'll take my lunch break, and maybe I'll watch something on Netflix during my lunch break, and then I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do that. Before you know it, it's like 5:30, and I'm like, oh my God, the day got away from me. Or I feel like when I was like doing YouTube, especially full time, my days were way more organized than that. So I know that's probably a pretty lame answer, and it doesn't make you feel all warm and fuzzy with that answer, but yeah, that's what I miss about it. It made my life feel a little bit more put together. Any updates on your anxiety, and have you read any new books? My anxiety's been pretty good lately. No like big issues, no, you know, I've had a few moments here and there where I've popped a pill just because I felt particularly anxious in that day, but no like dramatic episodes. So no, books, I have not been reading a lot. If you follow me on Instagram, I have a highlight with like the books whenever I do finish a book, or I'm on Goodreads too. The link is down in the description of my Goodreads account. Are you going to the Billie Eilish concert? Yes, I am, and I can't wait. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up there. Am I gonna cut this video down? No. Why do I need to cut it down? If you want to hear me talk, you can watch the whole thing. If you don't want to, you don't have to, and you probably didn't. So, love you guys. Miss you guys. I do appreciate you guys that are here listening to me talk and ramble. I do still feel like a piece of my heart is here connecting to you guys in some way. I don't know if and when I'll ever get to that point where I'm just like, let it go. I don't know. You know, I feel like I told Ken the other day, when the time comes, I feel like I'll know. And I just don't know yet. So, bye guys. Make it a great day, and I'll see you when I see ya.